Hey everybody, yes, and in today's video it's going to be a little more graphic than usual because we're going to be covering half of our faces in blisters. Okay, and for today's look, the items you're going to need are liquid latex. And I have mine in an Aquafina bottle because, like I said, I broke the lid of my last one. Keeping it classy here on my channel. You're also going to need 3D gel. Now, I'm using Maron's 3D gel. And the way to activate this is to put it in really hot water or boiling water. But you don't want to put it in boiling water for very, very long, because you just want to activate the gel to make it movable and to make it manipulative so you can create skin. Because you don't want to burn yourself, but you want to be able to add some blisters. So if you don't have that, if you have a hot glue gun, take out some wax paper and make some blisters on the wax paper. Let it cool, and then you're also going to need either glue, like liquid glue, or liquid latex, and you're going to want to apply that on your skin and apply it after. But make sure it's cooled because we don't want you to get burnt. Also, what you're going to need is setting powder. Now, I'm going to be using today is the LA Colors setting powder. That's a little bit darker than my skin, but not by much. And that's what you want to aim for today, because we're looking for a really yellow, kind of gross color. See these blisters right up here? Yeah, that's the kind of that off yellowy color we're looking for. So I'm going to be using the LA Colors setting powder for my skin. Also, what you're going to be needing is eyeshadow. Now, of course, handy dandy jawbreaker for me. And the two colors I'm going to be using are Wow and Cone. So we're going to be going for this yellow shade and this cone color right here. And what we're going to be doing with that, for me, you're going to want to get like a pale peachy color and a yellow color, and you're going to want to blend that and layer it, because it's going to cause that yellow color again right up in there, that kind of like sickly infected color. That's what we're really aiming for today. It'll be very exciting. So without any further instructions, let's get to painting on the latex. Okay, so our first layer of latex is now completely dry. What I'm going to do now is add just one more layer to add that thicker layer of skin for this look. Second layer of latex is finally set, so we're going to use our setting powder and just pat lightly over all the latex. Now comes the fun part, adding the blisters. Now our 3D skin is pretty warmed up and goopy, so I got out a little chunk, and I'm just gonna add some all across the side of my face. This is exciting, guys. So for the record, I do know that like the 3D gel is mostly for like scaly looks and things like that, but it's making some really amazing, like, disgusting blisters. I'm really loving how this is all coming together. So now what we're going to do is pull out our setting powder again, and we're just going to go over everything because the gel is quite sticky and tacky. So what we want to do is smooth that out so it's easier to add color and give it that 3D definition of, like, infection. So let's get to it. Okay, so now comes the final part of this look, which is decoration. So the brush you're going to be needing is a semi-detailed brush, like so. Again, you can use any type of brush, just as long as it is a semi-detailed brush. Go for it and have fun. So I'm going to be starting with the yellow color. Again, you can use any type of eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I use is always JSC, just because I like the pigmentation. So I'm going to be starting off with this color right here, the Wow. And I'm just going to be going around the edges of my blisters and just halfway up each blister to make it look like infected and just really, well, agitated. So... So now that we got the yellow on all the blisters, I mean, it looks more like a banana just exploded in our faces, which is okay. So now we're going to grab our second color, which is going to be Cone. And for anybody, it can be just any kind of like light beigey color or just like a light peachy tone. So this is the one I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to go over those same spots, but we're going to just add twice as much as we did with the yellow because we really just want to add that agitated skin look with this entire blister extravaganza. So now we are looking really infected. So what we're going to do now is just take our setting powder and just using double what we did in the beginning to really blend in the rest of this yellow and to just give our blisters that 3D pop of, ugh. Let's get it. And there you guys have it today. This is today's blister look. I mean, they're a little yellow. I went a little crazy with the Wow shade, so they shouldn't be that yellow and infected looking. They should be like a hint yellow, but I still had a lot of fun doing this look. Down here is mainly where I got it right. So this looks really good. Shall we do a scary little video montage? I think we should. Well, that's all for today, guys. Could you imagine posing for picture day like hey? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to squeeze that like button or Quacky will get very sad. And who's going to pay for his therapy? It ain't going to be me. And make sure to turn on that bell notification so you can be notified whenever we do things like this. And you can come along and do it with me. Until next time, guys, I hope you have an excellent day. And cut! Best part of editing is peeling off your face. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh my god, who needs Christmas presents?
The following program is brought to you by Carnival Street Skin. Pick yourself up some today.